Well, I don't know what Z-Max is in Spanish, but Cruz Pedregon has sure been doing the underlaying here lately in NHRA Camping World Drag Racing. I'm Lee Kraft for CompetitionPlus.com, and this is the Peak Pit Note with the Cruzer.
.386, only 302 miles an hour for Cruz Pedregon. That thing was hustling.
Well, the Cruzer has certainly been cruising with two back-to-back #1 qualifiers and a good pace. Cruz, what do you attribute all this good performance to?
Well, just a good team. I know that sounds boring and cliche-ish, but it's really what it boils down to. You know, just having the right guys in the right places. Starts with the top. Snap-on Tools been sponsoring me for many years, so I was able to build a nice infrastructure there with my team and my own building, my own shop. I've done it all on my own for years, and I brought on board JC and Ryan, from DSR, and so it was, and then we've added Lee Beard since as a consultant. So and even all the crew guys, all the guys that work on the car, it's like football, man. They all play a role. You got to have those guys in the trenches, and then the car performs when you get the right stuff. The car does, as John Forrest likes to say, does magic. So we're enjoying it and just trying to keep it going.
The car is certainly doing that magic, but there have been little issues here and there that have tripped you up in eliminations to keep you from that big final win light. What's it going to take?
Well, just, we've had, just kind of shot ourselves in the foot a couple times, just little errors here and there, and it's a little bit of everything, just a little bit of luck, a little bit on our side, but we always look at, if we want to do that, we need to get it out of the way early in the season as opposed to later. So I think it just, we did replace a couple of crew guys this year, team guys, so there's just a few guys that are that we moved from different position, and so it's just really collectively trying to gel again. In the last race we dominated so bad, everybody came out and thought we were just going to continue that like we had at Pomona, just all those numbers, and we just haven't strung them consistently, so we'll get there.
Lee Beard, you mentioned already that you added him to the team, was not just a one-time deal at Pomona last year. What has he brought value-wise as a nitro tuning legend?
Well, just his experience and his ability to oversee the engine package, and just really, he understands the horsepower, and he just really is familiar with the nitro engine, how it functions, how the camshafts work. And not that our guys here didn't, but man, it's hard to argue against a guy that was a crew chief in the 70s, all through the decade of 80s and 90s, and was with championship teams all those years, won some big races. So to have him available, and even interested to come on board with us, really meant a lot to the team. And I consulted before I brought him in with JC and Ryan, and the guys just said, hey man, bring him on. If we can if we can utilize his skill set, we'll be better for sure.